How did it feel playing that well against USC in LA?
I mean, it felt great. Grew up watching Pac-12 football and just college football in general, and to actually be a part of something like that was something I'll never forget, and it was great. Had the family down there, so it was a great all-around experience for me.
How many folks did you have down there?
10 in total. So, yeah, they came in a pack, and it was great.
And you kind of ran right to them after you scored that first touchdown. Was that something you had planned out?
Yeah, I had that kind of planned out. They told me where they were going to be sitting before the game, so I knew if I got in the end zone, I knew where to go.
And then what was this?
It's called the ice in your veins. It's like saying you're kind of clutch or whatever, but it's just a thing me and the other receivers talk about that we kind of do after we score. So
are we going to get them in Pullman and get that same kind of reaction out of you?
Yeah, probably switch it up a little bit. Switch it up, maybe think about different celebrations. But it was fun all in all.
Did you see anything going into that week of prep where you were like, maybe I can take advantage of what USC was showing and have a big week?
Yeah, we knew they played a lot of man, third and medium, third and short. Sometimes they even went zero. So all week I was just working on my releases. I knew I just had to win my one-on-one battles. And that's what it was. I just knew they played a lot of man. I knew I had to win my one-on-ones.
You obviously played pretty well in the spring and in the fall. How have you been able to kind of transition that into real games and live scenarios?
Just practice. Just trying to be consistent every time I step on the practice field. And I know if I'm consistent on the practice field in the game, it's going to come pretty. It's going to come pretty easy, and that's what I should just try to pride myself in, just being a great practice player. So when it comes to games, I won't have to think as much, just play ball.
Could you take us through the second TD, the scramble TD?
Well, I had a route on the backside, and it didn't come to me right away. And I saw Gardner start to scramble to the left, and I was actually all the way on the right. So I seen him scramble, and I'm like, well, he's not sacked yet, so let me try to get over there just to get in his vision. And I got close to the sideline, and he made some guy miss. He's great at extending plays, and he found me. So it was a nice scramble play.
That's kind of the key, getting in his vision.
Yeah, that's the main thing you want to do is scramble, and that's something Coach Leach preaches. Scramble plays, always know where to go because the play's not over until whatever. So that's what I tried to do, just get open for my quarterback.
If you had it your way, would you have taken the redshirt year last year, or did you want to?
I wanted to play. I'm not going to lie. I wanted to play right away, but when I look back on it now, it's the best thing I could have did. I got to focus on my body, focus on my route running, just things I needed to do to get better as a player, all in all. And, man, I see the benefits of that definitely this year. So it worked out for me well.
Was it just a matter of getting accustomed to conditioning at this level?
Yeah, I guess you could say so. I mean, obviously Pac-12 is known for the speed conference. Many people call it that. And I guess you could say I got a lot more condition this year, and I could see that on the field during games too. So it benefited me well.
You see it more in your endurance so that you can last 4 quarters through the game, or is it more in your kind of sprint speed and quickness?
Well, I would say just in practice. I mean, we run a lot in practice. It's different in games. We go possession by possession. I'm not always in every single play. So just building my condition in practice definitely helps me when game time comes.
What do you like about Calvin Jackson? You kind of played a little bit 2 games ago, and you obviously have a lot of depth at that position, but he seems like someone who can make plays.
Yeah, no. He's definitely he's a great player. He could do a lot of things for our offense. He's good with the ball after he catches it, and he has great hands. Definitely, he has great hands, and he's going to look to see a lot of PT coming up. So, but he's a great player. He's been doing a lot of great things for us.
Did you watch the TV show?
Oh yeah, I always bug him about it. I'm like, dude, were you that guy on Last Chance U? And he gets mad at me because he knows that I know that, but I just bug him about it all the time. He's like, get out of here, but it's all fun and games. That's my guy.
Is he still hearing that? It's been kind of a few months since
not as much. Now when the players say it or coaches say it, it's just all jokes because we know. I mean, when he first came in, it was like, oh, talk to him about it, but now it's just all jokes.
How does the team bounce back after a close loss on the road against a tough Pac-12 opponent?
I mean, you just gotta trust what the coaches are teaching all throughout the week. I mean, it was a tough loss, but at the end of the day, we have to move on, and we're focused on Utah right now, and preparing as best we can for them, so we could be in the best position to win. So yeah.
Utah's, I think, number 1 in the country in passing defense. What do they do so well?
Well, they're just great all around. Safeties, corners, D-line, linebacker. They just do it well. So we know this whole week we just got to lock in every practice play, take it one day at a time, do our job all across the board, and we should be fine.
Anything else for Easop?
Thank you.
No